Good morning, Miss Kane.
Oh, Malcolm.
I hope you slept well.
Like a little lamb.
Oh, I'm so glad. Mr. Montgomery was hoping you'd have a good sleep after all you've been through. He asked me not to disturb you.
Oh, wasn't that sweet? He saved my life, you know.
Oh, indeed I do know. It was all over the news this morning.
Really?
He's a hero.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
I just wondered if there was anything else you need.
No, really, Malcolm, I wouldn't have time. I must get up now, and you know, get showered. Oh, Malcolm, my goodness, you should have let me sleep this late. I'm joining Travis for a brunch. Please just tell Mr. Montgomery that I'll be down in a minute. I'll get dressed very quickly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Kane. Mr. Montgomery's not here. He left town early this morning.
Me too. Please say it.
Yes. Yes, I do.
What makes you think that Palmer's going to agree to push the wedding date up?
He'll agree.
You're doing this because of Adam, isn't that it?
Ross?
No, Ross, nothing. You're just going to make Palmer suspicious.
Look, it's none of your business, all right? It's mine and Palmer's.
What if he finds out about the diary? It could destroy everything, my family, everything.
I don't really think you're concerned about your family. I think you're concerned about us. It's over, Ross. You're no longer a part of my life.
Why are you so ahead with this map?
Sorry. Guess my timing's a bit off.
Some people say I'm a classic. I'm just an old bloke from Liverpool. Now this is the classic, Sun Country Classic Wine Cooler. It's not old. It's quite new, actually. Funny world, isn't it? It's crystal clear, has a dry, distinguished taste. That's why they call it a classic, because of its good taste. Which is probably why they call me a classic, too. Hey, I've brought some coolers. Got any munchies? Well, not quite what I had in mind.
Fresh scent Clorox, I say fresh scent Clorox. Fresh scent Clorox, please goodness, it smells so good.
Fresh Scent, another great Clorox bleach.
Goodness, it smells so good.
Keebler Townhouse crackers, they taste so buttery. Baked without butter.
We do it magically.
A touch of elfin magic gives Keebler Townhouse crackers a rich, buttery taste.
Pipeworks, Play School, Pipeworks, click and lock, click and lock.
Play School's Pipeworks builds real toys kids can play in and ride on. With this special click-lock system, big sturdy pieces click together, lock in place, and won't come apart without a Pipeworks wrench, and no small pieces to get lost. Play School's Pipeworks builds a new toy every day, so the fun goes on and on.
Let good about the Play School years. Play School Pipeworks.
Nothing could be finer than the taste of Aunt Jemima.
Great to have the folks visit, especially since they've never tried Aunt Jemima light syrup before. They won't think much of half the calories. But when it pours so thick, too thick to be light, Dad won't believe his eyes. Mom will read the label. They'll both lose their manners. And tomorrow, I'll give them Butter Light.
Aunt Jemima Light and buttery flavored Butter Light, both too thick to be light.
In the morning.
Julie. Hi. Just sit with me. I'm meeting my mom here. It's just for a minute. Please, I need to talk to you. Look, it's about DC.
I just wanted you to know that Charlie and I never intended to stay out so late, okay? It's just that we missed curfew and we were afraid of what Kimmel would do.
So you said.
Well, it's true. Look, I feel awful about you two not speaking, but honestly, I never meant to cause any trouble.
You never do.
I don't. Julie, I'm your friend. And I just don't want you to get the wrong impression.
You know what I don't understand, Cecily? I don't understand why you keep telling that you're my friend, and then you go after Charlie.
How can you even think that? I am your friend. I'm Charlie's friend, too, and I would never do anything to mess you guys up. You know, that was a lousy thing to say. Okay, I admire Charlie, I do. So does everybody else. But I wouldn't even consider putting the moves on him. Good grief, Julie, it was Charlie...
For what?
Nothing, forget it. Look, I just want you to know that I have been a very good and very loyal friend to you ever since I came to this town. And if there is anything, I mean,
Cecily, I don't want your help. In fact, you know, you'd be doing me a favor if you didn't help me at all.
I'm very sorry. I should have rung the bell.
No, not at all. It's wonderful to have you back. Welcome home.
There we go.
Thank you. Terrific to be back.
Bobby! Oh, boy! Give your uncle a big hug.
This is
How
going to
are
be a
ya?
wonderful reunion. The whole family together again. Maru was just beaming from ear to ear all the way from the airport. Oh, Nina, I'll take your things upstairs. Maru's probably up there already just waiting to unpack.
Okay, thank you, Jasper.
You're getting very big and heavy.
Yeah, he's been eating a lot of Chinese noodles. How about Timothy? I bet he's getting big now, too.
Oh, he sure is. I think he's going to be off and working soon.
I go see him?
May I go see him?
May I go see him?
Yes, I think that could be arranged. I was on my way up anyway. You want to come with me now?
Here, hop down. You tell Timothy down you'll be up and say hello in a minute, okay?
Okay.
All right, I want to hear all about Hong Kong.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I seem that I interrupted something.
No, it was nothing, just a slight disagreement.
Well, from the little bit that I did hear, it seemed to have something to do with Father's wedding.
Well, that's the main event around here, isn't it?
And I take it you disapprove.
Well, didn't he leave a message?
No. He just said he had an important meeting to attend and went rushing out.
Rushing out where?
I really don't know. He didn't say.
This is so strange. I mean, if Travis knew that he had a business meeting, why did he suggest that we have brunch together?
I'm afraid it was all very last minute, Miss Kane. He got a phone call and rushed out.
Thank you. This is unbelievable.
I'm sorry I can't be of more help. I'll get breakfast for you whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Malcolm. This is ridiculous. How can you do this to me? How can you just go running off? No note, no explanation, no nothing. Oh, now that's funny. They're all gone.
Erica? Me?
Olga, yes, of course. Hi. Oh, hi. What's good to see you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
And I'm so happy you're all right.
Oh, it was a nightmare, Olga. It was just a nightmare.
I heard. I got in last night. You know, and of course I couldn't stay at the apartment.
Oh, I'm sorry about the door. Travis had to break down the door.
Oh, I'm glad he did. That woman could have killed you. What a horrible experience. But now it's over, and thank goodness you're safe.
Yes, you think it's really horrible of me that I'm not dressed yet, you know, but I slept through the whole morning.
Well, of course. Frankly, I'm surprised they didn't take you to the hospital for a checkup.
No, I'm fine. I'm all right. Just, you know, a little bruised and got rashes and stuff just from being tied up and gagged all the time.
I heard she even tried to chloroform you.
Yes, she did. She was horrible to me. But look, it's all over. It's finished, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. How was your trip?
Oh, well, it was, successful.
Oh, that's good.
Erica, how's Travis?
Olga? I just don't understand this man. I mean, yesterday he canceled everything to find me, to save my life. Well, he's the one who suggested that I stay here all night, and we talked half the night, and we got so close. I mean, as if he really, really cared. And then, this morning, before I could even get up, he just went rushing off somewhere, without a note, without any kind of explanation. He just left me here as if I don't even exist, and I just don't know where I stand.
Well, darling, you knew he was a busy man. I mean, he has to run his company and now his campaign.
Oh, that. It's just that, I don't know, last night I was important to him. And now he acts as if he's trying to cool it. I've never met a man like this.
Well, it sounds like you think there's another woman.
Well, that was my first instinct. Especially because I found all these women's really intimate things right in this closet, you know, when I first stayed here. But they're not there now. I really don't think he is seeing anyone else. I just can't figure out why he's being so weird. I mean, I'm not playing games with him. Yes?
Miss Kane, it's Malcolm.
Oh, yes, Malcolm, come in.
Sorry to disturb you, Miss Kane. Lieutenant Borelli's on the phone.
Yes, thank you very much, Malcolm. Yes, Lieutenant?
How you doing, Miss Kane?
Oh, I'm a little better, thank you. How have you found Joanna?
Oh, just brought her in. She was apprehended right here in Pine Valley.
Good. Good. I hope you just put her in jail and throw away the key.
Well, that depends on my investigation. Miss Kane, the sooner you get back here, the quicker I can get the ball rolling.
Well, fine. I'll be there immediately.
Fine. Thank you.
You found Joanna?
Oh, yes. And I'm going to see to it that she rots.
Little Hershey's Kisses have big, big chocolate. Little Hershey's Kisses have big, big chocolate. Little Kisses have big chocolate you're gonna love. They got little silver wrappers. They got tiny little flags. They got big, big chocolate. They live in great big bags. Little Hershey's Kisses have big, big chocolate. Little Kisses have big chocolate you're gonna love.
Gerber presents the first peach your baby will ever eat. A 100% natural baby food so smooth, it's for beginners only. New First Foods fruits and vegetables, specially pureed to be extra smooth. For the first few weeks of eating vegetables and fruits, single ingredient foods in smaller jars for smaller appetites. It's pure and simple. New First Foods fruits and vegetables are extra smooth. Only from Gerber.
Around here, the early bird gets the Eggo. Gently put in the Eggo as not to arouse any sleeping taste buds. Cleverly divert its delicious aroma from filling their dreams with crisp golden Eggo waffles. Dad, what's for breakfast?
Nothing.
And I can have this?
Let go my Eggo. Eggo waffles from Kellogg's, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Gently put in the Eggo.
For mother and daughter, feelings of betrayal.
John and I are not having an affair. That's a lie!
Too painful to ignore.
Dorian, Cassie and I aren't going anywhere. There was never any love. There never will be.
You better get out of here. Don't push your luck.
Can Cassie forget? Can Dorian forgive?
I did not try to steal John from you. I did not mean to hurt you. It's a little late to be concerned about my feelings now.
One life to live. Weekdays.
Come on.
Where?
To my place in the back. It's not much, but it's cozy.
No.
Oh, Robin, look, this isn't a come on for a one-night stand. This is the real thing.
I'm not ready.
I thought you said you cared.
I do.
Oh, I care about you.
Matt, it's just crazy. I mean, one minute you're telling me that you want me, and the next you're telling me to forget it because you're bad for me, and I just don't think you know what you want.
I want you. I know that. It's been you all along, all right? But you're right, I'm no good. But I care about you so much, Angel. I'm ready to clean up my act, straighten out, and fly right.
I can believe that.
Come on. Give us a chance.
Matt, you were right. We should leave it alone. It's very easy for me to fall in love with someone and then have my heart handed back to me on a platter.
I wouldn't do that.
No. I don't think you would mean to. But you know it could happen. It took me such a long time to get over what I went through with Greg. And then my mistake with Ford, and you are right. I don't want to do that again.
I know. I'm no boy like Greg. And I'm no sleaze like Ford. I wouldn't hurt you for the world.
But see, you're not like me either. You can have a casual relationship with someone and enjoy it for the moment and not get wrapped up in it, but I can't. See, I need a commitment. When I give myself to someone, I give it all. And see, you're not ready for something like that.
I'm not talking casual here. And how do you know that I'm not?
Because you're still in love with Erica.
Oh, no. No. No, you can't use that. I moved out on her.
You put some space between you, but that doesn't prove anything.
That's a big step, though.
It is, but I'm not going to take any more chances.
You wouldn't be, Angel. I promise you wouldn't.
Look, Matt, it's not you. It's me. What I'm trying to tell you is that I could fall in love with you. And I don't want another kick in the teeth that hurts. And I can't take being hurt anymore.
The way it...
Here you are. Black coffee.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that is the way it ended. He stormed out. You haven't seen him since?
Do you think I'm being too hard on him?
Do you?
Well, it's true. I mean, Cecily has been coming on to him ever since she came to Pine Valley. And Charlie hasn't exactly been run the other way.
It sounds to me that you have decided he's guilty before you've given him a chance to explain.
Oh, he had a chance. I just didn't buy all the garbage he gave me about his watch stopping, how he couldn't find a phone to call me, or how afraid he was of Kimmel being furious if he missed curfew. The bottom line is he had a terrific time with Cecily, and it was so terrific that he just didn't care about me.
It sounds to me like you're mad at Cecily, not Charlie.
I'm mad at both of them. It's just that Cecily's so attractive, sophisticated. She's so sure of herself. I think that Charlie likes her and that he had a great time with her that night.
Now, from what I have seen, Charlie is absolutely devoted to you. All right, so he had a great time with Cecily.
Honey, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I wish I could be so sure.
You know, you have had some rough breaks in your life. Never knowing your father, losing your mother at such a young age, being shunted from one foster home to the next. You never were sure, honey, where you belonged or with whom. Well, until now. See, I think that all this rejection has just made you overly possessive in your relationships. You need to have more faith in the people who care about you, honey. Don't drive them out of your life just because you're afraid they're going to leave you sooner or later. Because it could become a pattern. And you will regret that, and you're the one who will wind up being lonely.
You're right. I am guilty of that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So you know what I think you should do? I think you should talk to Charlie again. Just tell him that you were sorry that you flew off the handle the way you did. I think he will jump at the chance. And then you'll have this whole thing cleared up.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
You are welcome.
Well, actually, it's no secret, is it? She's not my favorite person.
Why not?
I think she's taking advantage of Palmer's feelings, getting him to marry her.
Your father seems to be very happy.
Well, of course he's happy. Why wouldn't he be? She's a beautiful woman. She's half his age. He doesn't know that she's using him as security.
Ross, you don't really feel that way, do you?
Come on, Nina. I never liked her in the first place. Neither did you.
I don't know if you remember the last conversation that we had right before I went to Hong Kong, but I suggested that maybe you were attracted to Natalie. And you denied it rather vehemently. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, you did? And every time you talk about how conniving she is, you do it with such passion.
That's hate, not love.
Sometimes they can be very closely related.
Nina, you have a very overactive imagination.
Nina. Oh, hello, my darling.
Oh, I didn't expect you so soon.
Oh, we got through a little bit earlier. Oh, Father, it's so good to see you.
Oh, I've been waiting for this day. Welcome home, and how beautiful you look.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You're completely healthy again.
Will you see me dance?
You look wonderful.
I never have felt better, really. Where's little Bobby, And Cliff, didn't he threaten to come over and kind of leave?
Bobby's upstairs playing with Timothy, and Cliff is going to take the plane tomorrow. I already told you that. You are the nervous bridegroom.
No. I'm a very happy bridegroom. Come here and sit down. It's going to be a wonderful wedding, I tell you. First of all, my daughter's here, and I'm going to marry the most beautiful woman in the world. I tell you, she has been so good for me, I can't even tell you. You know, I actually wake up in the morning looking forward to the day. I don't growl anymore, wondering how I am going to get through the day. I never thought I could be so happy again. Hey, what is it? Aren't you happy for me? You haven't changed your mind, have you?
Babies, take your mark.
One of these diapers keeps babies so dry,
Get set.
it'll take on any thick diaper.
Go.
It's drier than all of them. Ultra Pampers. Even when it's wet, it's dry. Because Ultra Pampers' thin lock-away core locks wetness away from baby. You can pour on wetness, but you can't squeeze it out. The winner over all thick diapers is Ultra Pampers. Even when they're wet, they're dry. The driest.
I'm still short. Joyce, lend me $2. Sure. It's all these cleaners. All you need is Direct multi-purpose cleaner. Direct cleans and disinfects your whole house. Use it straight. No bucket, no rinsing. One cleaner, less hassle.
Lysol Direct, one cleaner that cleans everything.
I get more emotional. Why do I get this way every month?
Premenstrual syndrome. It's not in your head. Inside your body, a complex biochemical process can trigger premenstrual symptoms that can be relieved with the right medicine. Midol PMS, the premenstrual specialist. Understand and know there's help.
This shine can't be beat. You can't get a brighter shine. You can't get a tougher shine. And you can't get a better shine from Future or Bright. This shine only comes from Mop and Glow. Even on no wax floors, you can't get a brighter, tougher shine than Mop and Glow.
Nothing's more important to me than being with my son, Max. It's not always easy. Like today, I got stuck in traffic and nearly ran out of gas. Filled the tank at the Fix and Fill Center. Got back on the freeway, and my tire went flat.
We'll put it on the rack.
Took forever to get it fixed. By the time I got home, it was late. You know, a thing like that can be exhausting for a father.
Hot Wheels Stow and Go Fix and Fill Center.
And a son.
You sure it's okay? I'm not messing up or anything?
No, not at all. I was just hanging out. You want a soda or something?
No, thanks. I just feel really bad about you and Julie. I hope it's not because of me.
Oh, no. Look, come on. Julie's going to believe what she wants to believe.
What does she want to believe?
Well, she's not exactly sure that I'm telling her the truth.
It's awful.
Now, what can you do? Here, you want to sit down?
Sure. Charlie, I hope you didn't say anything to Julie about kissing you.
Oh, come on. What, do you think I'm nuts?
Well, it's just that I never meant for it to happen.
Well, me either, but it just happened.
It's funny, though. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Have you?
No, I kind of liked it.
So you have thought about it.
Yeah, sure.
I hope you don't feel guilty or anything.
Oh, no, come on. Look, Julie and I are married to each other. I mean, I don't own her, and she doesn't own me.
It's true, and, you know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I liked it, too. It just seemed, so natural and so right.
Yeah, I know.
And, even though it got us in trouble with Kimmel, I don't mind. I really had a good time with you.
You know, I was kind of glad my watch broke, too. I mean, I really enjoyed dancing with you and everything. Darn.
Do you have to get that?
Yeah, I better. Hello?
Hi, Charlie, it's me. Listen, I feel really bad about what happened before, and I was wondering if maybe we could get together to talk about it. I'm at McKay's if you want to meet me.
Yeah, Julie, I would love to talk to you too, but, well, you see, I'm stuck here watching Joey for at least another half hour until Grandy gets back. Are you going to stay at McKay's for a while?
Sure, I'll wait for you.
Okay, good. Well, I'll be there as soon as I can, okay? Bye.
You have changed your mind about my marrying Natalie, haven't you?
Listen, Palmer, I'm going to go into the office and do some work. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Well?
Father's your life. And I wish you every happiness.
But you don't approve. Well, that's quite a change of attitude. Since we talked on the telephone in Hong Kong, you seemed very pleased with the idea. You're very eager to come here for the wedding. I mean, if you had any doubts, why didn't you tell me then?
I was taken quite by surprise, and I didn't want to spoil your happiness. Of course I would come for your wedding. I just think it's a little bit rushed.
It's your mother, isn't it? You don't want to see her replaced.
I think that Mother has something to do with it. I don't think that you could possibly ever love another woman the way you loved my mother. But it's also, I wonder whether or not you were maybe acting on the rebound. And I would hate for you to make a decision like this if you're just doing it because you're afraid to be lonely.
Nina, would you just sit down here for a minute? Come on. No one will ever replace your mother and what we had together. It was just too special. But it's over, Nina. Your mother has found someone else. And now I have found someone else that I want to share my life with. She loves me. She's done a great deal for me already. And I think that I am very lucky to have found her at this point in my life. And I want nothing more than to spend the rest of my life in her company. And if that doesn't suit you, well, that's just too bad. Now, I am going to marry Natalie, whether you like it or not.
Myra?
Mm-hmm.
What do you really think about this marriage to Natalie? I mean, doesn't it seem a little bit rushed? I mean, doesn't it seem kind of like maybe she's just marrying Father for a meal ticket? No, I didn't want to put it quite that bluntly, but yes.
I think this marriage is a good thing for your father. I'm absolutely delighted. How would you like to share a pot of tea?
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Mr. Connolly, the procedure you're describing is very unusual.
I don't see what the problem is. I mean, I deposit money into Erica Kane's account. I don't want her to trace it to me. It's as simple as that.
Well, it's simple, yeah, but it's unorthodox.
Mr. Emery, I want you to read my lips. The deal has got to be anonymous. You got it?
Got it. I'll take care of it right away.
Good.
She put the note under Travis's door just to get me down to Olga's apartment, and then she knocked me unconscious.
Do you have the note?
No, of course I don't have the note. Why on earth would I keep the note? I thought it was from Olga. I didn't know that I was going to be lured down there and then tied up and blindfolded and knocked unconscious by this heathen.
She's hallucinating. None of this is true.
Would you like to see the rope burns on my wrists, on my ankles? Would you like to see the rash, the filthy gag put on my mouth?
That doesn't mean I put it there.
You certainly did. This woman is demented. I'm telling you, she would have killed me if Travis hadn't come when he did.
I think that this is all a publicity stunt just to prop up her sagging career. It wouldn't be the first time she's pulled something like this.
I am telling the truth, Lieutenant. This woman brutalized me. And she told me the reason she was doing it was to pay me back because Adam had thrown her out of his home years and years ago because she loves him. She blames me for marrying him, for taking him away from her.
That's a lie. If Adam threw anyone out, it was you.
There, you see. You see the hatred. You see the need for revenge. You see the need to kill me.
I couldn't care less about you, Erica. Oh. And as Lieutenant Borelli knows, I haven't stepped outside Pine Valley since I got here.
I have no proof that you haven't, Mrs. Chandler.
Well, I have just given you proof that she has.
I'm not doubting your story, Miss Kane, but without concrete evidence, I have no reason to hold Mrs. Chandler.
I don't believe this. I mean, I don't believe this. All right. All right, you want concrete proof? I'll give you concrete proof. While I was trying to buy time, I was arguing with her. And while I was doing that, I was working my hands loose from the ropes. And when she came at me with the chloroform, my hands were free. And we struggled. And I scratched her neck. See?
You'll love the first bite, outrageously right. New kudos, granola snacks. Pleasing, teasing, kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours. Nutty fudge, chocolate chip, or peanut butter. Kudos, you won me over any other. Electrifying, granola-fying. Simply nutritious, outrageously delicious. Kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours.
The game is a question of scruples.
You see your best friend's wife in an intimate embrace. Do you tell him?
Of course I tell him.
Oh, what are you going to say to him? Somebody's got to tell him.
Yes?
It's not going to be me.
A question of scruples from Milton Bradley.
The delicious taste of Stover's French bread pizza explained by my brother Dick.
You get plenty of pepperoni,
The real
cheese,
stuff. Real stuff.
all the good things.
Say it. Say, help yourself to Stover's Pizza.
Help yourself to
Thank you
Stover's
very much.
Pizza.
I appreciate that.
Help yourself to Stover's Pizza.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Tonight, some good news about air travel. What's being done to get you where you're going faster and in one piece. The series continues on ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Every day, another American child is killed with a handgun. You can prevent these tragedies by writing for this free handgun safety booklet today.
Hi. Here comes my commercial.
First of all, did I tell you this was bread from Sara Lee? 13 minutes in the oven. Smells great. Fresh. Hot. Can't get any hotter than this. I love French bread. Yeah, it's good. Can I cook?
Every day, people ask the same burning question.
What's for dinner?
With the same old answer. Introducing custom cuisine from Bird's Eye. Unusual vegetables, delectable sauces. You take beef, chicken, or fish. We add the excitement. With Bird's Eye Custom Cuisine, dinner will never be the same.
Swarming teen thieves strike Tri-State malls. Details at 5.
Well, everyone's here, or will be. Once Cliff arrives tomorrow, and I can't wait. I cannot wait until we are married and we get to start our new life together. You know, it seems so foolish to waste even a single moment. How would you feel about moving up the wedding?
Well, it's going to be a little difficult to reschedule everything, especially the church. They're very busy this time of year.
Well, please, wouldn't you think about it? Try?
You seem very anxious about it. Is there some reason I should know?
Yes, actually, I just found out Adam's returning from Paris on the day of our wedding, and I'm very much afraid he's going to try and do something to spoil it.
Well, heaven knows Adam is capable of almost anything, but surely he wouldn't disrupt the ceremony.
I think he would do anything he wants to get back at me for having betrayed him. And if you stop and you think about it, I know you'll understand. You'll agree I'm right.
Well, all right. I'll get security guards at the church. Keep him out.
Palmer, nothing's going to be able to stop him. Not if he wants to get in and embarrass us. Now, I couldn't bear it if he did anything to ruin our wedding. Please, wouldn't you think about it? Even if we could be married a day earlier, I would be so much happier, please. Please consider it, please.
My cat did this. We were playing, and the cat scratched.
It's really too ridiculous. How on earth would I know where your cat scratched you?
I don't know, Erica, and I don't care. And I have had just about enough of this nonsense.
Miss Chandler, I'm holding you on suspicion.
All right. I did keep Erica there. Because she's made my life miserable. She took everything that was rightfully mine away from me.
I never did anything to you.
Oh, yes, you did. You took Adam away. And you ruined my chances of getting any of the money that is my share from Stuart's paintings. I encouraged Stuart to paint. I bought his canvases, his brushes, his paints. I encouraged him while Adam just stood there and laughed. He owed me at least that.
Joanna, you never cared about Stuart. You even tried to get him to kill me once.
I just wanted to teach you a lesson. I never intended hurting you.
Oh, really? Then how do you explain shooting at me at the rally, the empty boxes that you sent me as presents, the horrible, frightening letters and notes and phone calls?
I didn't shoot at you. I'm frightened to death of guns. I don't even know how to handle one.
Oh, please, this is a lie. Everything out of her mouth is a lie.
I will take a lie detector test. I will take any kind of a test I have to prove that I have nothing to do with these wild charges she's making against me.
Cool down, Mrs. Chandler. I'm not drawing any conclusions until I've completed my investigation. I've got documented facts to go on.
That'll be fine with me.
I haven't seen Nick in such a long time. You have to tell him I said hi.
Oh, I will. I see him all the time.
Okay, good. Hi, guys. Hi. If those jerks hadn't been caught smoking pot, I could have spent a lot more time in D.C. with Charlie. They should have known that Kimmel was going to catch them and all hell was going to break loose.
You never did tell me exactly what happened that night. So, did Charlie come on to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Cecily, you've got to tell me.
I can't. I'm your best friend. You can trust me.
Okay, but promise me that you won't say anything, because if Julie ever finds out, I would just die. I swear I will never tell a living soul.
Okay, first you gotta know that this was not my intention, okay? But when we got to the coffee house and all you guys had left and we realized that we'd missed curfew.
So you decided to stay out real late and sneak back after we'd all gone to sleep. I know all of that. Now, tell me the good stuff.
Well, Dagny, it was Charlie's idea that we stay out late. Well, after all, he's class president. He couldn't afford to get caught.
So what did you do?
Well, we just stayed there and danced. We had some time to kill, and we had a great time. Charlie is a lot of fun. And, well, we were just dancing to this real slow number. We weren't talking or anything. I mean, I was kind of tired. When all of a sudden, Charlie kissed me. Just like that. I'll tell you, it was something. I mean, really the best. I love it. So then what happened? I was stunned. And so was he. We never expected that to happen. But, you know, poor Charlie's had a lot of trouble with Julie. You know, she's sort of uptight, and I guess he just couldn't control himself. But now I just don't know what to do.
Cecily, this is perfect. Julie just gave Charlie the gate. He's fair game. And he's obviously hot for you.
Well, I like Julie a lot, so I don't know what to do. This is really a problem.
The trick to lifting is use the legs, never the back. But after 8 hours of it, even I get sore, so I take Metaprin.
Metaprin has ibuprofen, the prescription ingredient recommended by doctors 2-to-1 over aspirin for body pain, including minor arthritis pain. And it's safer to your stomach than aspirin.
When you get paid by the hour, you haven't got time for the pain.
When your body hasn't got time for the pain, Metaprin, from the makers of Tylenol products.
It's gonna hurt.
No, it won't.
It's gonna hurt.
When someone you love gets a big hurt, it's nice to know you can make it better with a little help from a friend. Johnson & Johnson.
It's gonna hurt.
Our first aid tapes are made not to hurt coming off. Our non-stick pads won't stick to the wound, so big hurts aren't such big problems when you have a little help from a friend. Johnson & Johnson, the first name in first aid.
It didn't hurt.
To err is human. To cover it up is to be a kid. And to handle it, DuPont Certified Stainmaster Carpet. Now, even if a stain like this sits for hours, it's a memory in minutes with DuPont Stainmaster, the carpet that forgives.
Ricky.
Stainmaster, only from DuPont.
Oh, you look wonderful!
You look as good as you did in high school.
But did you stop eating? No, I stopped cheating. Cheating? On my diet. I got so hungry towards the end of the day I couldn't stop eating. But Accutrim helped. Accutrim?
Only Accutrim has the unique 16-hour precision-release tablet. And Accutrim helps control your appetite all day. So from 3 p.m. till bedtime, the cheating hours, Accutrim is still working.
She didn't stop eating. She stopped cheating.
Accutrim. It helps you beat the cheating hours.
Friday, Mother has done it again.
My husband is 12 inches tall. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Meet the Charming. Then Roy Scheider takes you on a shark hunt. Jaws 2. Tomorrow. Sunday, the movie that made the critics rave, DeMille's greatest, a film of reverent and massive magnificence. Charlton Heston, The 10 Commandments, at a special time.
home. I just never thought that I would see it again.
Honey, I know you've been through a terrible ordeal, but try to just put it out of your mind now. It's over.
Yes, it really is over now that the horrible, horrible woman has been caught by the police. Every time the phone rings, every time a little noise happens, I won't have to jump out of my skin. Where's Mark?
Oh, he's rehearsing at the chateau. Oh. And listen, I just came from the bank. I picked up that cash that you wanted.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
And I got you your balance.
Uh-huh. Well, Mother, I was broke. You know, I'm almost afraid to look at this. Everything going out, nothing coming in, you know. Mother, this is an enormous amount of money. Where did this come from?
I know, honey. I had them double check it at the bank because I wanted to be sure that it was right, but then they pointed out to me this enormous deposit that's just been made.
But who made it? I mean, where did this come from? They must have records.
No records, but they said it's absolutely legitimate. The money is yours.
Mother, this is a fortune. I just don't get it. I mean, who could have done this? Well, of course, Travis. Travis did this, Mother. Oh, my goodness. Isn't this sweet of him? He was so, concerned for me because I was very upset when the board turned down my Vanguard proposal.
But, honey, why would he do a thing like this without telling you about it?
Well, because he knows how proud I am. He knows that because he already offered to make me a loan, and I refused. And this way, I can't. Oh, and to think that I was doubting him, when he went running off this morning without any message or any explanation or anything. Oh, what a fool I was. I mean, I thought he didn't care about my feelings. Oh, well, this just proves that he cares about my feelings. Oh, Irene, this is just wonderful. Imagine a man like that, and he's shy. Oh, I just love it. Oh, I love it.
Honey, I think I understand how you feel about Natalie. I mean, a lot of people thought she was after your father's money in the beginning.
Like who?
Well, like Ross, for one. Like you. Like me. But now I've come to know Natalie in the past few months. I think she's sincere. I think she truly cares for your father. I think she'll make him a good wife.
You really like her, don't you?
Yes, I do. She's had a pretty rough time, left alone with an infant to raise. She had to pull herself up by her own bootstraps. She got herself a job as a nurse. She's a darn good nurse. If it weren't for Natalie, your father wouldn't be walking. Honey, couldn't you try to give her the benefit of the doubt? I mean, it means so much to your father. See how happy he is. He's even got his sense of humor back. I know how much it'd mean to have your blessing.
I just don't want to see him hurt.
I don't think he will be. But maybe you will a little. Well, I know, honey, you're a big grown-up woman now with your own family, but maybe you would like to see your mommy and daddy back together again?
That would be a foolish thought, wouldn't it?
Am I interrupting something?
Just a grandma and granddaughter catching up on things.
Well, if you have a moment, I have some news for you. I have just completed all the arrangements to move the wedding up one day.
One day, the Centrals got sick and tired of getting their hands dirty from wimpy garbage bags.
Wimpy.
So Sid Central got Sarah Central a cinch sack.
Hefty cinch sack.
It's a cinch to close.
Said Sarah.
A cinch to lift.
Said Sid.
Cinch to carry.
Said Sis. And that's how the Centrals went from wimpy to a neat, clean cinch sack.
Hefty cinch sack.
And never touched garbage again.
Did you know hair looks fuller if you dry it upside down?
For fuller hair, use NutriBody, another salon secret from Germac.
Use Germac NutriBody shampoo and conditioner with special bodybuilding proteins for lush, fuller hair.
Making everyday kitchen chores go smoothly is no short order, but with the handy mixer cordless beater from Black & Decker, you can beat, mix, stir, and blend quickly and easily. And be sure that everything will come out perfectly. Black & Decker, ideas at work.
Hi, may I help you?
Sure, I'll have a cheeseburger, man.
Cheeseburger macaroni. That's our specialty.
Don't know what to do with hamburger? Try Hamburger Helper Cheeseburger Macaroni. It'll turn plain hamburger into a hearty, delicious meal that'll please your coolest customer.
Hamburger helper helper.
Hey, that was great, man. Give me 5.
Would you settle for 4?
Make a great meal.
I don't see the difference. Do you see the difference? No, I don't see the difference.
Is there a difference in cleaning between Ajax products and other premium brands?
I don't see the difference.
No matter which Ajax you use, you'll see a big difference. The 20% you can save.
I don't see the difference.
Why pay more? With Ajax, the big difference you will see is the money you can save.
Now I see the difference.
Thursday, mercy killing or murder?
I think Malcolm is guilty of something.
You're gonna regret this, Mike. Jack and Mike. Then learn the secrets of success behind TV's toughest game show. This is Jeopardy! Don't miss 2020 after Jack and Mike tonight.
I don't see what the problem is. I mean, Julie and Charlie were messed up long before that kiss.
I know.
It worked. See? If Julie doesn't know Charlie's hot for you now, then she never will.
Oh, you were so terrific. And then what?
And then what? And you were amazing. I can't believe you broke them up. I mean, they were like glue.
Well, I really didn't want to do it. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, who wants to knife their best friend in the back, right?
Dagny, if you ever squeal on me, I promise you it will be your last.
I'd never do that to you. No more than you do to me. Hi, Charlie. Hi. You want to join us?
Yeah, see you later. No, thanks. You see, I was looking for Julie. I was supposed to meet her here. Have you seen her?
I haven't seen her.
Oh, me either, and we've been here a while.
Oh, great. Looks like I've been stood up.
Well, if you have, then Julie's a fool. I'd never do that to you.
Maybe she's just late.
Why don't you sit here with Cecily and wait for her? I have to split. I'll see you guys. Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Hi.
Hi. I don't know. This is really weird, you know. She called, and when she called, she said she was here and that she was going to wait for me.
Well, she must have left before I got here. Won't you relax, huh? I'll stay here and wait with you until she gets back.
Mother? Mother? Carl? I don't believe this whole thing.
Hello?
Miss Kane, Borelli here. I just completed my investigation on your charges against Mrs. Chandler. There's no evidence that she was involved in the shooting in New York City.
I don't believe that. She has to be the one.
Well, it's going to be hard to prove. She has a perfect alibi.
What perfect alibi?
Well, at the same time as the shooting took place, Mrs. Chandler was having dinner in the dining room at the Valley Inn. And the waitress who served her positively ID'd her. I verified her signature on the check, so there's no way she can be in two places at the same time.
Then she hired someone to do it. Believe me, Lieutenant, she is the only person in the whole world who hates me that much.
Well, proving any connection between Mrs. Chandler and the shooting is going to be tough.
Well, that's your job.
Well, I'll continue to look into it. In the meantime, I thought you'd like to know. I'm holding Mrs. Chandler on a kidnapping charge. If she's smart, she'll plead guilty.
And what will she get?
It's up to the courts.
Lieutenant Borelli, I am telling you something. This woman is really out to get me. She still is. And she will not rest until she does.
Miss Kane, rest easy. She can't get you. She's locked up.
If she somehow manages to beat this kidnapping rap and run free. I must tell you something. She will be after me, and my life will not be worth 2 cents.
What do you want me to do with this Joanna Chandler file?
I'll take care of it. Thank you, Monty.
She knows exactly what I'm thinking. I don't have to say anything to her, and I know exactly what she's thinking. She gives me so much unconditional love that the least I can do is give her something good to eat. I feed her cow can. That's her favorite food in the world. The minute I crack open that can, she's right there. It's so meaty. It's very nice looking. When I give her the plate, she's just like, oh, thank you, Megan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometimes I feel like she just loves me because I feed her cow can.
See if your cat prefers Calican.
There was something about him. Maybe it was his easy smile or just the way he looked in that jacket.
Stafford, finely tailored classics at the JCPenney Spring Fashion Sale.
He didn't ask to be noticed, but you just couldn't. There was something about him.
Blazer $74.99, all Stafford and Gentry dress shirts $12.99 and $13.99. Come discover the rest of the story.
Ice cream is scrunches.
Ice cream?
Oh, and it crunches.
Ice cream.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Nestle Crunch ice cream bars are scrumptious.
That's why we love Nestle Crunch.
You can't get better than these. Nestle Toll House cookies.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to eat plates of these.
Some things never change.
Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies. Everything should be this good. Saturday, following Starman. Assigned to protect a witness to a syndicate murder, O'Hara finds there's nowhere to hide from the mob.
All the romance and all the love.
Happy anniversary, Mrs. Hyde.
Happy anniversary. When I'm with you like this, I feel so close to you.
A very special celebration for Rick and Ryan on Ryan's Home. Weekdays.